Are you someone who collects data through Google Forms but then manually creates pages in Notion? Are you tired of copy pasting responses and keeping your workspace organized? When What if every form submission automatically became a Notion page? Sounds interesting, right? So, to understand this, let's consider a real time scenario. Imagine users submitting responses through a Google form, whether for leads, tasks, applications, or feedback. Without automation, you'd manually open each response, copy the details, and create a new page or database entry in Notion, which is very slow and easy to mess up. But this is where our tool AutoAppy comes into picture, which helps us to overcome such automations that also without a single line of code. So, when automation comes into picture, the moment a Google form is submitted, a structured page is automatically created inside Notion with all the responses data, and everything stays organized, searchable, and ready for tracking, collaboration, or analysts, that also without any manual effort. So now that you have understood the brief of this automation, let's head over to create this. But before this, we have to go to the home page of AutoAppy. This is the landing page of AutoAppy where we can This is the landing page of AutoAppy where we have different nav options like home, apps, learn, automations, pricing, and workflows. So here, as we go down, we can see that we have a section named as connect your apps. So here we have n number of applications which we have integrated with AutoAppy, which you can use to perform your different business automations. So here there are n number of domains under which you have different categories of applications. You can always go and explore them by clicking see more. So now let's go to the next section, that is set up your automation. So here you can explore how you can streamline your workflows and save time with our automation features. So here we have n number of templates which we have created for you so that you can understand how a particular workflow works. Suppose if you are a new user, you can always go to view details and then check how that automation works step by step, understanding its concept. So if you are someone who wishes to just try that automation and check if it suits your business, you can just go to try it and check how it works. So now heading forward towards our pricing plans. So these are our three pricing plans: the starter plan, the essential plan, and the professional plan. So in the starter plan, you can see that for absolutely rupees 0 per month, we offer you 3000 tasks every month with unlimited workflows, unlimited team members, and whatnot. So what are you waiting for? So just simply sign up for free and start automating today itself. But before doing this, let's head over data sync to Notion database. And then hit save. So this will open up this kind of an interface in front of you, which will prompt you to select a trigger node. So now you'll have a question in mind, that is, what is a trigger node? So basically the trigger node is the very first application, or is the very first node you're going to add to your workflow. So it acts as an if condition. If satisfied, only then it will head over to the next condition. So in our case, the first trigger node is going to be the Google Forms. So let's just select that and say new response received and say add first app. Okay, so now that this is done, we have to go and set this node to live. Now you can see that the status is at draft. So to make it at live, we have to go to the hamburger menu here, which will open up the setup, the configuration, and the test window for the same. So now if you scroll down, you can see that we have a webhook URL given here. Okay, so now here, as you scroll down more, you can see that there is a setup of instructions given below, which will help you how to set this automation. So now, since I already have a Google form, I'll just go to my Google form, just go into the new tab here and select forms. I'll just select this retreat form. So we have the name, email, age, and the phone number and the address over here. Okay. we need to have this fields ready with you and an account with the Google form before performing this automation. So now let's go to the responses tab. So here you can see that we have an option of view in sheets, right? So here, before you have this form created, you will have this option as link to sheets. So you'll have to just click that link to sheets option and it will open up a Google sheet like how I'm going to open now. But this view in sheets options comes after you link this to Google Sheets. So now let's just go to view in sheets. So this will open up this particular Google Sheet entries. So I'll just remove these entries for now so that you understand in detail how to make this. So I'll just delete this rows and we will do it again. So here there is a link to this form. We will just copy this into a new tab and keep because we would be needing it later in the next part of our automation. So now we will come back to this Excel sheet. So here we have a different process how to connect this AutoAPI webhook to Google Forms. So we will first copy this webhook URL here and then come back to this page. So here you can see that we have an extensions tab here and we already have the AutoAPI webhook available and installed. But since we are a new user, let's go and uninstall this again. So for this we'll have to go to manage add-ons. I'm just reinstalling it so that you understand this process of installing the webhook URL. AutoAPI's webhook. Uninstall this app. Close this and then refresh. So now it should vanish from your extensions. Let's just, yes, so it is vanished. So now let's just add this back. So go to add-ons and then say get add-ons. Search for AutoAPI's webhook and install it once again, just like this, and say continue. Select all, again say continue. And then say next. Complete the additional setup. This will open up the webhook guide. Just simply go through this when in your free times, and if you have any queries you can always leave a reply to us so that we can help you out with your particular queries. Okay, so this is done. So let's just come back to our page and just say done. Close this and we will refresh a page once again and then come to extensions. So here you can see that we have the AutoAPI webhook installed. Refresh it once again because the setup option is not visible. So here you go. We will say connect to workflow. So here the header column should be mostly the last column you're going to enter. So we will just in case of Google Forms, just consider the last column as your trigger. So enter your details accordingly. So now let's just give this header a name of F letter since the address comes under F letter, and the webhook URL here, and in the event type we will just say text enter and just save this setup. Okay, so just again do it. So header will be this is wrong. I'll just remove this, delete the column. So the header would be address over here, which is F column. And then the webhook, text enter. So just say save and set up triggers. So when text will be entered in this address column, that is the time this trigger is going to get hit. Shit, I removed the trigger, my bad. Oh, have to again fill it. No issues, we'll do it again. Don't have to close this. Save, set up triggers. So once this is done, we'll come back to AutoAppy and say start capturing sample data. Now you remember that we had already opened up this page or the form in the new tab. So let's just fill this one by one. Age would be 22, phone number address, just add your address here. I'll be saying submit. So here you can see that in the form the data must have got entered here already, and then if we come back to AutoAppy, we'll wait for some time and say check status. So here you can see that we have successfully captured the data here, right? So now let's just close this and perform a final action, that is adding the Notion database here. So I'll just open up my Notion database for you, which I already have with me. So this is my Notion database which I already have. Okay, so this is my new table which I have created. I'll just create a new table here under this page. This is so I'll just say database and I'll say table view. So this is my new database which I have created, and I'll give this as Google Form database maybe. Okay, so now we have to give the same number of same column names as that of your retreat form. So let's just go to that form once again. Go to the questions. What we have: name, email, age, phone number, right? So for this we have to go to, so name we have, so we'll just say email, which would be text format. So we will give this as email, and then the next one would be again of type text, and we will say it as city, and then we'll go for age which would be a number. So again, come back, name, email, age, phone number and address. So we do not have city. We'll make this to phone number. Name, age, email, phone number. That's it. Name, email, age, phone number and address. So this is remaining. So we'll go to the new tab, text, address. So this is done. So we'll come back to auto appy now. So we have done the prerequisites already ready. So now let's go and add this application to our workflow. For this we have to go to the add option and then search for Notion database here, and then we'll have to say create database item. So yes, so this will create a page here basically. That will create a new database inside your page you created into Notion. So just say existing connection, since or we can just give it a new connection, Notion 16, and just say Google Form data and just say connect with the Notion. So this will open up my Notion account since I'm already signed in like I showed you, and we also created a new page and a new database inside that where we want the details to be fetched. So let's just say select pages now. So it will have a private drop down here. So I have my database created into the new users page. So I'll just say allow, and this will connect this database to it. So now it is giving a database ID. So I just said Google Form database, which is a new one I created. So yes, it has been fetched. So now I'll just map all these details. So let's just go to the data mapper here, and then from the Google Forms we will just search for your address. It was something as Hinjawadi. So I'll just select this, and then the phone number, similarly map it. Okay, so we do not have the phone number, leave it blank. So we have the email, just take this email. For the age, and the name, just say confirm. So we have the phone number already, so why we did not get this? Let's just map this. Yes, we have the phone number. Let's just map this as well. Just say submit, test this node. hide sample data, show sample data, it says that it is created. So let's just go to the new users tab. So it has mapped all the details except the phone, because it is a wrong phone number which I've entered probably. Let's just recheck the phone number. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, it is entered in the wrong format. It's not a 10-digit number, that's why it did not fetch it. So let's just manually enter it. Done. And the age also it hasn't taken. This is submit. So now it has entered the details properly, so make sure that you enter the correct phone number. That's the reason it had not come here. And this you can keep it as text, so that this comes correctly. Baki all the details have been successfully fetched. So this is how this automation takes place. Hope so that you have understood this automation and the concept behind this. So if you're someone like me who enjoys making such kind of awesome automations, you can always come and visit our website and check out for different automation templates which we have created, so that you can practice different kinds of logics behind automations. And you can also comment down in our YouTube comment sections with your queries or any ideas you want us to create a next custom video on. You can always go and comment down there, and we will be very happy to assist you with the same. So this is it for today's video lecture, and until I see you in the next video lecture, happy automating. Thank you. So do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Happy automating.